Alright, peace YouTube. Today's video, we're going to be exposing evolution. It's going to be a two-part video. Alright? We're going to be coming from the Hermetic Bible Dictionary, the Negro Question Part 6, Yaakov, the Father of Mankind, the Anunnakis of Nibiru, and Forbidden Archeology. So I'm coming from all these sources, and we're going to answer the question, where did white people come from? Did they evolve on their own? Did they evolve on their own? Or did somebody make them? And if somebody made them, who made them? I gave you a brief preview of the video I did yesterday. Watch that video. Okay? Now, we're going to go back here to the video I did, and you're going to listen to the white man, Doug Vogt, tell you that he's part Neanderthal. And I told him I don't got that shit in my genes. Now listen to him. 4%
of their DNA is Neanderthal. Right. And I'm just simple as that. I know that. That's like Europeans have between 1 to 4% of their DNA is Neanderthal. Right. And I'm what? I have 2% is Neanderthal.
Did you?
Okay, because I don't have.
This man just admitted to me. He said he has 2% Neanderthal DNA in him. Now listen to what I tell him.
Neanderthal DNA in my genes. So your ancestors came from Africa. You didn't even know what a Neanderthal looked like.
Stop right there. Stop right there. So I am 100% human. I don't got that Neanderthal stuff in my DNA. Okay? So if you are a non-African, you have 93% to 7% Neanderthals in your DNA. If you're a non-African or non-African American. Okay? Now, we're going to use a little bit of Young Pharaoh's video. Okay? I'm not going to use the whole thing. I'm going to post it in my description box so you can read it, so you can listen to it. Okay? And he touches upon the same thing. And then, okay, let's do this. Okay? It says Africans are 100% human beings, whites are 93% human, and 7% Neanderthal.
Speaking on genetics, and I'm going to let him tell you that only Africans are 100% human beings, and that white people are 93% human, 7% Neanderthal. Neanderthal is primate.
Uh-oh, Neanderthal is primate. Neanderthal is primate, animals. So, if you are non-African, you are 93% human, and 7 to 12% animal. You have animals in your genes. So that means somebody did some genetic engineering. So who did it? The answer is right here. The answer is right here. Africans, niggas, are 100% humans, and whites are 93% human, 7% Neanderthal. So black people took their DNA, their genes, and gave you all a little bit of our DNA and mixed y'all ass with animals that we made. That's how you know that we're God. So in your Bible, Yaakov, the Father of Mankind, let us make man a kind of man in our image after our original likeness. It says Darwin was onto something. He simply had it backwards. So, here, somebody did some genetic engineering on y'all ass. And I talked about this before in my video on Neanderthals and Caucasians. Go back and watch that video. So, it says here that one second. Don't get mad at me. Don't you want to know who made you? Your Anunnakis are black folks. Your Elohim in the Bible are black folks, are niggas. Go back and watch my video, The Black Man and Woman's God. It's proven by science. So who was there back then during the so-called Big Bang? You said the Big Bang took place 13.5 billion years ago. But I have, in this book right here, I have somebody, in this book right here, Forbidding Archeology, I have somebody that predates that. Somebody's there before the Big Bang took place. Somebody is there in the beginning writing for God. When it says, in the beginning, God, so in your Bible, coming from the Hermetic Bible Dictionary, when you go to letter N, so you go to letter N, it says, you send nigger at the beginning. Okay? And in the Negro Egyptians identified the deity N as a dark watery abyss or a frantic violent force which formed the universe called the Big Bang by today's scientists. And every conceivable thought from the letter N before the beginning. So who was in the beginning? Niggers. Niggers was in the beginning. Now, let's keep on going. I'm going to make a part 2 to this.
Yes. Here we go. You play the thing. Let's go. Hold on, y'all.
Now, really, this is going to sound silly, but this is really important. Cutting edge genetics. One of the areas I'm really
It's cutting edge genetics.
lucky to.
Now, go back and watch my video on the video I did on Predators Exposed, Part 2, Super Predators, and go back and watch my video on the Most High as an extraterrestrial. I broke down what the word extraterrestrial means. Okay, terrestrial and extraterrestrial are one and the same. But it's people, black people, niggas. We're gonna prove this. Who made white folks? Who was there in the beginning? Let's keep on going. So I'm giving you the answers you've been looking for your whole life, but you've been scared to question it.
I'm blessed to work in through.
Now you heard this video before, but let's keep on going.
An Asian ancestry who came out from real pure humans, Homo sapiens, real pure. There's evidence for a different kind of genome, which is probably the Denisovan genome, and they might have 70% Neanderthal and 5% Denisovan. So they might be 12 or 15% different from us. And in fact, the Africans who came out from Africa have no evidence of any Neanderthal genes in them.
Now you heard him say that. You heard my conversation with the white man, Doug Vogt. I said, I don't got that Neanderthal shit in my DNA. He said, you're right. Your ancestors came from Africa. They wouldn't even know what that Neanderthal would look like. But they do know what the Neanderthal look like. Because we made you all. I'm going to prove this. We made y'all. We made these other races of people. You can't date niggas. When you go to the sacred N-word, trash that Yahweh garbage. You predate that junk. You predate paper. When you go to the sacred N-word, Nobody, I have not seen anyone yet debunk the sacred N-word. Nobody. Quoting Bible verses ain't proving shit. You can trash that garbage. Nobody can debunk this. So I can take this word, the sacred N-word, and apply this to the Big Bang Theory. I can place somebody. I can place a group of people back 13.8 billion years ago. I can place somebody there. I can do it. I can place somebody in this timeline. I can place somebody in the Bible in Genesis. You Negroes, you can't do it. Let's keep on going.
Going into that mixture. So they're the real pure humans. Homo sapiens.
Heard what he said, right? Africans.
Really interesting. It gives you a lot to think about.
Heard what he said, right? Africans are the real humans. You heard what he said. Africans are the real humans. And somebody in the crowd started looking crazy. He said, right. And you heard the white lady start laughing. See, we not going to play them games. We not going to play them games. You heard what he said. Let's keep it moving. Look. Come on, keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Look, the evolution theory is a lie, part 3. Okay? And I'm going to come back to this a little later in the presentation, but I want to prove my point. Okay? What genetic characteristics would give the brain of the monkey the ability to evolve into the brain of a human? Okay? The monkey is not a reptile. Where did the monkey get the proteins to evolve the reptilian part of the brain? Where did the monkey get the proteins to evolve a pineal gland? Okay? Because a cobra has a pineal gland. A monkey don't have no goddamn pineal gland. This is why our ancestors put the cobra on their head or
Now, let's pause right here. And here the Hermetic Bible Dictionary on page 10, 20, 30, 35, 36, page 37 in introduction. It says, how erroneous, since the Europeans, Neanderthals, were cave dwellers at the dawn of Africa's greatness. It is documented that Europe's great thinkers as Socrates, Solon, Plato, Pythagoras, Aristotle, etc. were educated in Egypt. You see that? Now, let's keep on going.
or use serpents.
Now let's fast forward this some.
Divine purposes. 5 years. Astonishing advances in.
And this is the source. Neanderthal to Human Link Severed by Dr. Fazia Rana. Right? Listen to it.
DNA analysis have provided remarkable insight into Neanderthal genetics. As a result, the evolutionary connection between humans and Neanderthal has been severed. In other words, evolutionary biologists no longer think of Neanderthals as the transitional species linking to primitive bipedal primates such as Homo erectus to modern humans. This is a doctor telling you that they believe that evolution theory is bullshit. 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 And so miss me with that. Miss me with that bullshit. Let's keep it moving. I'm not done. Evolution theory is a lie, part 5. Okay? They say the monkey, okay, turned into the man how many years ago? Okay? They say modern man got here about 35,000 years ago. Okay? They say modern man got here about anywhere between 6,000 to 35,000 years ago. But according to the ancient center of the Australian Research Center for Ancient DNA, they say Europeans as a people are younger than we thought. Okay? Europeans, did not come about on the planet Earth till roughly 65,000 years ago.
Stop right there. Their own scientists is saying that Europeans did not come on the Earth until 65,000 years ago. Wait a minute. Let's go into the Neanderthals. They give the Neanderthal gave him a date at 400,000 to 40,000 years ago. And says the earliest fossils of Neanderthals in Europe are dated between 450,000 to 430,000 years ago. This is false. This is bullshit. Let's keep on going.
Okay, and this is from the head of the research center, Alan Cooper. This is from National Geographic. This is from National Geographic. So you gonna tell National Geographic they lying? Look at this. Dr. Jonathan Pitcher estimates that the point in time when the genes of the Asian and European populations were altered was 6,600 years ago.
Was altered. I mean, somebody did some genetic engineering. They did some genetic engineering. Okay? Let's keep on going.
Okay? And so, according to European and Asian genes, they're only 6,000 years old. Now, they say that Yakub created white people. But Yakub is a verb word. It's an action word. Yakub is a Hebrew word which means subplanter. So when they say Yakub created other races, they're saying that some kind of entity supplanted those races on the planet Earth, which is facts. That is a fact. There was no...
Go back and watch my video, The Black Man and Black Woman is God. And it shows that the black man came from outer space. So who was the extraterrestrial? Black people. Black people are the extraterrestrials. I'm proving it. Who made these other races of people? Black folks. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. Let's keep on going.
The fucking, excuse me, evolution. But there was some genetic engineering going on. That's a fact. Okay, let's go. Keep it moving. Let me ask you a question if you believe in evolution. Okay? Did the wolf evolve into a poodle? Huh? Ask yourself that. Did the wolf evolve into a poodle? No, it did not. It was genetically engineered. A poodle is a mutt. Okay? The wolf, listen, if evolution is real, and all dogs' common ancestor is the wolf, but dogs are not a natural species on the planet Earth, why the fuck is the wolf not evolving into poodles today? Let me ask you that question again. If the poodle is related to the wolf, and all dogs, they say are related to the wolf, but the wolf is the only original canine on the planet Earth, and this is a hybrid, why is the wolf still not evolving into goddamn canines today? And so if the monkey evolved into black people and black people evolved into white people, why is monkey still not turning into black people today? And why is black people still not turning into white people? Huh? Answer that question. Answer me that. Answer me that. Answer me that. Answer me that. And so if the wolf didn't naturally turn into a poodle, black people didn't naturally turn into a white person. If natural selection didn't turn this goddamn wolf into this goddamn poodle, natural selection didn't turn this goddamn man into this goddamn white man. That didn't happen. So the same way that the poodle got here is the same way that all other races got here. Genetic engineering. You're not gonna motherfucking you're not gonna play with me. I'm the right one. You're not gonna play with me like that.
I'm just like him. This nigga right here ain't blind. You can't trick me.
You're not gonna play with me like that. Let's keep it moving. Now we want to talk about metamorphosis. Okay? Now we want to talk about
Let's
metamorphosis.
skip some of this.
Because the nigga and genes and all kind of shit. And vampire. And so with that being said, don't try to insinuate metamorphosis in there because it's not gonna work. Now let's keep it moving. If you believe in the evolution theory, you believe in this. Okay? If you believe a monkey could turn into a man, you believe a damn vampire or a damn man could turn into a fucking bat. That's what you believe. You believe a damn man could turn into a fucking werewolf on the full moon. Okay? You probably watch Teen Titans and think this motherfucker real. This is Beast Boy. If you don't know who this is Beast Boy off of Teen Titans, and he can turn into any beast or any animal. This motherfucker turn into elephants and giant squids and jaguars and bears and all kind of shit. Okay? And so, if you believe...
Now let me pause it. Now this is coming from a book called The Negro Question Part 6, Lee Cummings. Listen to what Benjamin Franklin says. See, in the beginning, when you go to the second N-word, in the beginning, black folks as a whole race of people were known as niggas. Those other terms such as Ethiopians, Hebrews, Moors, all that came later. So if you go back to the Stone Age, 1.5 million years ago, and they call these people Australopithecus and things like that. Why are they calling these people Australopithecus and Kenyaarthropus? These people are human beings. These are niggas. But they can't come out and say it. Because this is putting them back in the beginning of time. But time has no beginning. But if you want to go with that, we're gonna go with what they say. What these white folks say. So they're placing black people back 3.5 to 4 million years ago, right? Okay? So this person would be considered a nigger. Okay? So to prove that it says nigger is the oldest word of record in the world. It's even in the Bible. It says it is not a white word nor a Latin word. It existed before white people or any other people had a written language. Now, check this out. To prove that, what is that? Australopithecus ramatus. You got Arthros. What is that? Australopithecus afarenus. They come all these big ass names. Okay? And let's do this. Africanus, okay. Australopithecus ramatus, right? And they say that this person has a language. Australopithecus ramatus, right? I think I'm spelling this right. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Let's go back here. Okay, let me go back here. Okay, so you got Australopithecus afarenus, right? Is an extinct hominid that lived between 3.9 to 2.9 million years ago in Africa. And it's not no ape. This is a person, right? And you have a far regional state, right? And this person was speaking a language. Was speaking a Ethiopian language, right? Now I'm looking for something real quick. Okay. Let's do this. One second. So I'm trying to get you niggas to think. They've been tricking your ass from the beginning. Here it is. Australopithecus ramatus, right? Let's look at it on the damn Wikipedia. So Australopithecus ramatus was named in 1994. Okay? And let's go down here and look at this. say here? Okay. It had teeth and things like that. And they say that this person had a language. And what was his language? I was looking at this earlier today. Give me 1 second. Okay. It says this person, individual, as at Duma in the Ghana western margin of Ethiopia's Afar region, and it said that the fossils were dated between 4.35 to 4.45 million years ago. 45 million years ago, and this person had a language, and his language was the Afar region, and this is the Amharic language of Ethiopia. So these dudes can speak back then, 4 million years ago. They were speaking a language. Okay? And let's keep on, let's back to the second N word. And it said this word's not a white word. And it says the greeting of nigger was prevalent and the same as brother in the U.S. until the 1940s. Okay? Let's keep on going.
If you believe all them animals turned into a monkey, and then that monkey turned into a human, this the type of shit you believe. Okay? You believe motherfuckers go blah, blah, and then turn into bats and fly off in the fucking night. That's what you believe. Okay? You better stop watching sci-fi movies and shit. Let's keep it moving. Okay? Extraterrestrial genes proving that blacks did not evolve. See? Extraterrestrial genes proving that blacks did not evolve. See, now I'm finna hit you niggas in your head. Because if you talking about, okay, animals, whatchamacallit? If you talking about animals.
Now these are sources. These are sources that he's given. Now, look what Benjamin Franklin said. Why should the Palatine Moors be suffered to swarm into our settlements? They will never adopt our customs any more than they can obtain our complexion. All of Africa, Asia, and America are black. Russia, Italy, Spain, France, Swedes, and the Germans are black. What happened? What the hell happened? What happened? This white man, this Neanderthal, half man, half beast, is telling your ass that in Africa, Asia, America, Russia, Italy, Spain, France, Swedes, Germany, the whole goddamn continent, the whole goddamn world was populated by black people, niggas. And I can prove that when I go into this book right here, Forbidden Archeology, because science is telling your ass that they date the white man only 6,600 years. So you haven't been here. So what was here? In here, I'm going to show you that if you want to go along with the dinosaurs, I'm going to show you that somebody was living amongst the dinosaurs 65 million years ago. We're going to even go back further than that.
All right? Evolving into humans. Okay? Now we want to talk about where did the genes come from inside of black people. Okay? Where did the genes come from inside of black people that didn't originate on the planet Earth, inside the animals or any other entity, etc.? All right? Inside the animals or any other entity, etc. And so with that being said, okay, I'm going to break y'all all the way up, and I'm going to break y'all all the way down. Straight up. I'm going to break y'all all the way up, and I'm going to break y'all all the way down. Let's go. And so with that being said, mystery of our 145 alien genes. Scientists discover DNA is not from our ancestors and say it could change how we think about evolution. This is from the Daily Mail Science, okay? Look at this. Remember, it says humans, okay? Remember, black people, okay, are the only true humans on the planet Earth according to science. Humans, aka black people, contain alien genes not passed down from our ancestors, researchers discovered. They say we acquired essential foreign genes from microorganisms cohabiting their environment in ancient times. The study challenges conventional views that animal evolution relies solely on genes passed down through ancestral lines and says the process could still be going on. Look, researchers published in the open access journal Genome Biology focuses on the horizontal gene transfer, the transfer of between animals and living organisms in the same environment. Okay? And so we have alien genes, okay, confirmed by science. This is a fact. Now let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Okay?
Now this is dealing with DNA. This is dealing with DNA. Now, what I want to do is, I want to go to a site. I'm quite sure a lot of you all are familiar with Dr. Malachi Z. York. Okay? I know a lot of you all are familiar with his work. Okay? So, you got Malachi Z. York, Holy Tablets. All right? And we're going to go to chapter 1, Epic of Creation. Okay? All right? And it says here that it says 9 ether is conscious and conscious gas. The melanites, the original woolly-haired, dark-skinned Moors came along with the original creations. That is the same kind of ether forces that grew the universe. As nature was growing, these melanites were part of the original growth. Melanin grew with the creation. To come along with a thing is to grow with or within it. It says 6 ether are 9 points from ether 1 to the darkness. The melanite manifests from point 1 in hydrogen on into 9 elements. The 8th being oxygen for life. Okay? And it says here that, therefore the melanites and their evolutionary descendants, that's us, are personifications, are the personification of the original creative forces, Hugh, 7 in all. As the 7 species of the Rizquians, you have 7 species of melanites or Nubians called NEGROES. You see that? It says simply, these melanites created the universe in their etheric form. In their etheric form. Now, with the Awaspi, okay, there's a book out called the Awaspi. Now, in the Awaspi says this. In the Awaspi Bible, right? It says that in the Awaspi, when you die, you're going to inherit the Etherian worlds. Now, wait a minute. That's a lie. That's a lie. When John Newbrough wrote this, he couldn't come out and say that his so-called spiritual connection to the spiritual world, he was connected by black folks. But he can't come out and say it. He cannot come out and say it. You can read this online yourself. Okay, I don't have a lot of time to go into it. Like, let me get out of this. Like, when you go here to there's a brother named Sila Shalom. He teaches highly on the Awaspi. You got Sila Shalom. This brother knows who I am. Because I had sent him a message today. And I asked him, can I include him in my video? Can I include him in my video? And he had did a video called "In the Beginning, Angels Walk with the Earth," right? And he goes into DNA on this video, okay? And you're gonna see that I messaged him, okay? I messaged him, and let's see where my message is at. It's here. I'm trying to see where it's at. I messaged this guy early today. Let me see if I can find it in my thing. Okay. Cause he did this video talking about in the beginning angels walked the earth and things like that, right? They took on they left their spiritual form and took on corporeal bodies, right? And used the elements of the earth to deal with mankind. Okay? Now, to show you that I emailed him. Where's it at? Right here. Selah Shalom replied. He replied to me 9 hours ago and asked him, can I use in my video? He said, keep it real, nigga, keep it real, feel free. Okay? Right? I asked him, I said, I have a video I'll be doing tomorrow on DNA. Do you mind if I use a little bit of your lesson in my video? I said, I have a little discrepancies with the WASP, with the theory in the WASP. I told him I've read it, I have the book. I said, can I use you in my video? He said, feel free. Okay? So he knows this lesson I'm doing. Alright? Now, let's go back to DNA. So here, he did a video, extraterrestrials. Right? Now listen to this.
Let's go tell people they'll only pay for...
Shut up. Listen to this. I'm gonna come back and make a part 2. I gotta make a part 2. All these damn pop-ups.
Peace, this your host, Selah Shalom. And this is Cosmon Teachings in the words of Jehovah and his angel ambassadors from the Cosmon Bible.
Okay, let's skip some of this.
As described in the book of Apollo, chapter 11, verse 2, where it states, Simeon was a small woman, dark, and of deep love. Most jovial of goddesses. So here's an account in the Owaspy Bible showing you a dark-skinned female goddess being an extraterrestrial or Etherian angel.
Etherian angel. Etherian angel. What is ether?
The Bible don't speak of black goddesses, but Owaspy do.
So, Etheria. She said in the Owaspy, in the book of Apollo, chapter 11, verse 2, you got a dark-skinned woman, a black woman, who was small. She's a Negro. And she's flying around in the so-called Etherian spaceship in the Etherian atmosphere. That's darkness. What the Holy Tablets say? Malachi Ziyor. Ether. There are 2 kinds of ether: 9 ether and 6 ether in human form. 9 ether is Negroid. Ether, Etheria. Let's keep on going.
O negative blood type, okay? The O blood type is the oldest blood type, okay? And it shows a connection, okay, to ancient cultures. Now, this says humans with the blood type Rh negative belong to an extraterrestrial lineage, okay? Scientists now believe they have found out the fascinating thing in regards to Rh positive and negative. According to this scientific theory, in the distant past, extraterrestrial beings visited the Earth and created through genetic manipulation the Rh negative with an intention on creating a race of slaves. This is bullshit. But the point I'm trying to make is the acknowledgement of the Rh negative being foreign to the planet Earth. Now, all of that, them trying to say black people was created as a race of slaves for aliens. Of course, anything that they say they got to do with us, they're going to put us in slavery. So we was gay slaves, we was Arab slaves, and now they finding out that we got alien DNA, and now all of a sudden, instead of our lineage being divine, now we was alien slaves. But I don't give a fuck about that. The point I'm trying to make is they are acknowledging that our bloodline and our genes extend beyond this very planet. Now let's keep it moving, okay? Because
Go back and watch my video, The Black Man and Black Woman is God. Go back and watch it.
if evolution takes place on the planet Earth, how the fuck did we evolve from an animal and develop genes that the animal don't even got, because our genes is not even from this fucking planet? Let's keep it moving. Okay, this is science alert. Okay? Extraterrestrial genes for black people are part Neanderthal, genetics confirmed. This is from the July 18, 2011 edition of Molecular Biology.
All non-African part Neanderthal, genetics confirmed. If you are non-African, your ass is a half human, half primate. What does primate mean? Primate is a mammal, Etherian mammal. Okay, these are animals. So you got all this shit in you. You have done so much brainwashing, trying to tell the black man that he's a monkey and ape and gorilla, but your ass is 97%, 93% human, and 7% to 12% primate. So that means you got all these goddamn animals in your ass. You got the monkey, you got the baboon, you got the gorilla, you got all this shit in you. And this is proven by science. This is proven by science. Don't get mad at me. I'm proving what science says. You love science so much.
In evolution, okay? From the University of Montreal, okay? If your heritage is non-African, you are part Neanderthal. Period. 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 Ain't nobody about to argue with y'all. And so this is a black person from Africa. This is a black woman from North America. These are the Khoisan people from Africa. Never had sex with nobody outside of Africa. Yes, they're naturally light-skinned. These are black people from the Andaman Islands near China. And this is a black woman from Jamaica. All of these black women from around the fucking world are 100% human beings. If you do not descend from one of these black women, okay, you are 93% human being, 7% Neanderthal. And so even if the evolution theory was true, okay, even if the evolution theory was true, okay, let me say that one more time. Even if the evolution theory was true, it does not apply to black people, okay? It does not apply to black people. I'm not going to keep saying that. And so with that being said, let me keep it moving. Let me keep it moving. Let me keep it moving. All right, let's go. And so y'all want to talk about, hybrids, okay? And albinos. This is an albino black man.
See, we're dealing with high science. We're dealing with genetics, genes. So if you are non-African, you are 93% human, and 12% Neanderthal or primate. Right? So somebody took their genes and spliced it with an animal to bring about a new man. This is facts. This is facts. This is facts. Don't get mad at me. So I'm going to stop it right here. I'm about to come back and make a part 2. Digest this. Take this in. Check this out.
Have a Homo sapien bone structure. 100% get that on the wax before the presentation. But I just want to let y'all know. Let me turn my volume up because I got a video I'm about to play. I just want to let y'all know an albino is not a white person. Okay? An albino is still an African. Let's get that on the wax. Okay? Albinos are still 100% human. White people are only 93% human, 7% Neanderthal. Black people have a Homo sapien bone structure. White people have a Neanderthal bone structure. Hence, thicker skulls, thicker bones. Now, whatchamacallit? Black people have neuromelanin. Okay?
Everything he's talking about, I taught on. I've been teaching on. And you Negroes are stuck in that damn Bible. Like the Bible got all the goddamn answers. Get the hell out of here.
European people have what is called pheomelanin. Now, when we talk about hair follicles, black people have flocculus. White people have canine and primate hair follicles, as well as Dravidian people, Indian people, and all other non-black Neanderthal people. Now, we have functioning pineal glands, okay? White people have calcified pineal glands, period. Black people were originally Rh negative. White people were originally Rh positive. Rh stands for rhesus monkey. And so that being said, how did a black person or an albino evolve into a Neanderthal and evolve into a canine and a primate-based organism? You can't explain that. That doesn't happen. And I'm going to break this down in a minute. I'm just working my way up. Okay, let's go to part 3. See?
So so it says here that Africans are 100% human beings, whites are 93% human, 7% Neanderthal. So you all are primates. You are half human, half beast. Half human, half beast. You got all this shit in you. Don't get mad at me. This is science. This is science talking. You heard the white man, Doug Vogt, tell your ass when I questioned him. I didn't even question him. He brung it out. He said he's half Neanderthal. I said, I don't got that shit in me. He said, you're right. Your ancestors are Africans. They didn't know what a Neanderthal would look like. When you go to my video, what makes melanin a gift for black people, listen to it. Listen to it.
As simple as that. I know now. That's like Europeans have between 1 to 4% of their DNA is Neanderthal. Right. And I'm what? I have 2% is Neanderthal.
Okay, because I don't have.
This man just admitted to me. He said he has 2% Neanderthal DNA in him. Now listen to what I tell him.
Neanderthal DNA in my genes. So your ancestors came from Africa. You didn't even know what a Neanderthal looked like. So your ancestors came from Africa. You didn't even know what a Neanderthal looked like. So your ancestors came from Africa. You didn't even know what a Neanderthal looked like.
I'm proving everything. Everything. So, let's go here to the book. I'm about to come back and make a part 2. To the Anunnakis. This Nibiru, that's bullshit. They come from Nibiru. That's garbage. That's trash. So, you have here in Gerald Clark's book, The Anunnakis, on page 46, it says the Sumerians did not invent the concept of a mythological entity, but rather found in those records that the people knew that the people knew the astronauts were not from Earth and were elevated as gods. in the various cities where they took up residence in ziggurat temples. It says the aliens that set up the Sumerian civilization were real flesh and blood who routinely interacted with the people, their genetic underlining creation. Who are these aliens? These are Negroes. These are Negroes, flesh and blood. Biological genetic evidence. It should not surprise the reader that the genetic evidence indicating that the first primitive workers the Anunnaki created took place in South Africa. Okay, that's gold, mining gold, that's bullshit. So it says here that they're talking about Enki, house of Shemti, his genetic labs is in exactly the same location where the genetic Eve study tracking mitochondrial DNA specified it would be 86,088. This was also corroborated by the genetic Adam study tracking the mutation of the Y chromosome, leading to the same area and time frame as the genetic Eve study. The autohasis provides several details about mixing animal and Anunnaki DNA until the final solution was found, Homo sapiens sapiens. The Anunnakis, the Elohim, anytime you open the Bible and it has something to do with God or the gods, black folks came with the idea and concept of God. So the Anunnakis are black people, and they mixed their DNA with the animals that they created on the earth to bring about a new race. And that new race is what you see today, the white man and the Mexican and the Hispanic. If your ass is non-African, you are 93% human and 12% or 4%, 7% primate, animal. You are half man, half beast. Half man, half beast. So with that being said, I don't think you all even have souls. This is facts. How are you going to debunk this? Now I'm about to come back and I'm going to place somebody back in the Jurassic Park era. I'm going to place somebody back in the Big Bang Theory era. And I'm going to place somebody back in the beginning of the Bible. Since you niggas can't answer the question, when I ask you all who was writing for God in the Bible in the beginning, who was there in the Big Bang Theory, you all can't answer it. Your best answer is to come back with Bible verses. That's not proving shit. That's not proving anything. You make yourself like a god. You make yourself like a goddamn fool. Quote them Bible verses. That's not proving nothing. That's why these white folks laugh at you. That's why they laugh at you.
The RH positive, the primate hair follicle, as well as Dravidian people. Now, when we talk about hair follicles, black people have flocculus. White people have canine and primate hair.
Canine and primate. What is a canine? A canine is a damn dog. A dog. You got all these animals mixed in your ass, and you only got a little bit of human DNA? Primate. All these animals that's in your blood. What color do animals bleed? Blood. I mean, what color do animals bleed? Red. So you have some of their blood in your DNA. You have canine. What is a canine? Canine is a homophone for it's a dog. That's a dog. You got this shit in you. That's why people say, man, when you white folks get wet, you smell like wet dog. Don't get mad at me. When you white people get wet in the rain, you smell like wet dog. Don't get mad at me. This is facts. This is proven through science. Since you all love science so much, well, guess what? I'm using your own science against you. So now you know where you come from. Who made you? Black people. Niggas. We took some of our DNA and mixed it with the animals that we made and made them new man. Now I'm about to make a part 2. I'm about to come with this book, Forbidding Archaeology. With that being said, peace.